Hello everyone, welcome to the Dog House channel on YouTube. This is where you'll find all the latest information on our newly launched dog token. I'm Martin, I'm your host, and I'll be walking you through the interception of the token and give you an insight into our organically growing community. I'll be performing a live rug check today, and I'll be showing you ways to buy, and I'll be telling you how to get in contact. Stay tuned, because at the end we will be telling you how you can enter the draw to win 1 million dog. Let's get started. The main holding page for the DOGG token website. So the DOGG community is basically based on friends and family and word of mouth. We have grown organically from its first interception once it was listed on the 5th of May to what we have today. We have approximately 500 holders total, as correct, of the 30th of May 2021. The development team is very much focused on building a dynamic ecosystem with a very well-crafted contract as the foundation. Our developer is extremely experienced, and he is very picky and makes sure that basically is making sure that the contract is solid and that the foundation of this project is 100% correct, so that it can pass all audits ahead of our official launch, which will be at the beginning of June. So the DOGG token, it's not a copy and paste contract code like other MAME tokens, and it has been made for this community specifically. So I'm going to introduce you to the team quickly, just so you can understand who they are. So we've got our founder and developer, which he has his AKA as Nakamoyo. Then we've got Josh, who is Rayman. Again, he's the co-founder. Then we've got Ollie and Camilla, Heather, and Brian Murphy, and Miguel, who's taking care of the website and other areas of technology. As you see, every one of us, or every one of them, we have either full-time jobs, and everything that we do at DOGG or DOGG token community is all done on a purely voluntary basis. So why us? Well, I told you before, we are a community that is growing organically. We have a very long-term plan and aspiration, and this coin will reach at least $1 to the DOGG. So there is huge potential here. The coin was created on the 26th of April, and that was basically when they were going to start the creation of the code, and they basically got the initial investors together to pool in $50,000 US. On the 5th of May, we entered the crypto market. So the initial cap was 100k. We have a very limited supply of coins. This was something that was key and important for the developer. So there's only 4.2 billion available in circulation, of which 20% we've already burnt to a VB wallet. That is a specific burn. We haven't gone 50% burn, we just took a small 20% burn. And then we have 45% supplied to Uniswap, 18% is in liquidity pool, and 17% is held for additional liquidity. So as I said before, all the staff are volunteers, and we're all working together with this project to basically bring it to fruition and to push it through onto the web and to get its name known. So we, on the 8th of May, we launched a website, and basically we're now talking about partnerships and charities, and we're developing the ecosystems. This is where we're at. For partnerships, we can announce that we have been we are working in South Korea with a flower shop called Florence, and they will be accepting DOGG token as a payment method. This is a huge success for us, as it shows that it validates the actual token itself, and also it shows that there is trust in the community to use this as a payment method. So we're quite excited about that. You will notice here we don't currently have the white paper. The white paper will be out in approximately 7 days. We're working very, very hard on it because we need it to pass all the audits, and there will be an official launch shortly. So the DOGG token, if we go on to Etherscan, For those of you who are not familiar with crypto, now neither am I only came into crypto myself on the 13th of May when I purchased into DOGG. My story was, I was talking to a friend, and he said to me, you should buy some DOGG. And I said, well, what's that? And I said, what, Doge, the Elon Musk coin. And he said, no, DOGG, but you can't find it on the web. So he passed me all the information, and I had a look into it and agreed that along with, at the time, the other 250 investors, that this was a good coin to take on and to hold. So I started researching. So as well, I'm passing on a little bit of information and knowledge that I have learned in the past few weeks, and I wanted to share it with you so you could see that that we're not missing anything, or that you can, see basically what it is that we're up to. So this is Etherscan. Etherscan is the backbone of the Ethereum platform, one would say, and this is where you can find any information about any transactions that are going on. Now the token here I selected, so you have the contract here, and then it's linked to a token tracker, which is here, which is the DOGG token. Now what we're going to do is I want to perform a live rug check for you all, so you can see that this is a legitimate coin and it will pass the relevant rug tests. So if we go to contract, what I'll need to do here is, this is a source code of the actual contract, and I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to go and use this system called rugscreen.com, and I'm going to make a scan. So I will be, just a second, scan. So paste in the code, it asks me to scan. It says I've got to pay for it, which for this purpose, that's no problem. So I'll wait for a QR code. I have my MetaMask wallet on my phone open now, so it may take a few minutes, but I just wanted to walk this through with you, just so you can see. And here, if you also want to try it, actually, there you go, first mistake, we need to pay in Ethereum, so let's go back, get a new code. Okay, so it's asking to enter the exact amount of Ethereum that I need to send, which I'm going to do that now. And it gives me a small network fee. Gas fees are quite small at the moment, so I'm going to process that, and the transaction has been submitted. So let's see what happens next. In the meantime, we'll go back to the Etherscan page, because I want to show you the DOGG token itself, and so you can try and understand a little bit more about the system. So we have 4.2 billion DOGG in circulation. We currently are holding 531 holders, and there's been 2,219 transactions as of today. So the transfers are all listed here. It tells you in and out. This is a decentralized system, so you're able to see every transaction. It's completely transparent. And the one point I want to make here is I want us to click on holders. So this is where you can actually understand who's who and what's what. So VB, this is the owner of Ethereum platform. So we burnt to him just under 20%, and then the number 2 holder is the developer. Number 3 is a public wallet that is with Uniswap, that is basically controlled by Camilla and Ollie. And then we go down and you have all the other various investors all the way through, and this will list all 530 investors, 31 investors, depending on what they've invested in. So these two are quite important because it allows you to see what's going on. You can also click, for example, the Uniswap version 2, and you will see that this is, if we go to, where was it, wrong one, next one, take the next one down, you will see that this is where our competition winners get their money when they basically have won a prize. The 50,000 DOGG or whatever it may have been at the time will leave that account. So it's quite transparent. Now, there you go. So the scan began. So here's the rug test results. So scan started at 11 p.m. UTC and 0 points. It's not a rug. So we have confirmed that the DOGG token is stable and it will not be used for pump and dump because that's not our philosophy at all anyway. And we are an organically growing coin. So here we go. DEX Tools. If many of you don't know what DEX Tools is a platform where you can monitor the markets on a decentralized network. So this is very useful. This was where I first learned how to use the decentralized. I don't even know what the word to say, but the decentralized system, and it will show the progress. So as you can see, I've set this, if you don't know how to use it, I've set it to 1 day so that I can see each individual day as a block. Then they are either in red or green. There's a ruler, so for example, if you bought on day 1 on the 5th of May, you take the very bottom of the 5th of May and you work it all the way up to its peak that the coin hit on the 12th of May. I'll get into that shortly. You can see that that was about a 7,000 to 8,000% increase in value of the currency. So there was huge potential, and that was also due to an increase in volume, that daily volume that day. Total liquidity had increased. It was the 12th. This was just after the large announcements by social media. It was when VB sent the funds to India, and then the market dropped, and that was the 13th. So that was the big day of what had happened with the markets on crypto, and it's slowly recovering but hasn't quite recovered yet. So me personally, I came in on the 13th of May. At the very bottom, it was about, I think, around 30 odd that we'd done, and then already the following day I had made 200% extra, and then by the 19th that had gone up to 300%. In both cases I held, and I'm still holding. I am at a slightly negative balance at the moment, but if you look at the chart over the past 2 weeks, judging also by our growth, we pretty much have sat steady. A lot of other people on different currencies, on centralized systems, have lost quite a lot of money. I'm quite happy that I haven't. So I had a small pool of cryptocurrencies with my brother, just a few hundred US dollars there. I think we had a total investment about 2,000 US dollars just playing in the crypto market. And on the 13th, after I spoke to my friend on the 13th, I said, listen, Chris, we're going to pull everything out and we're going to put everything into DOGG. And it was quite a bold move, but I have to say that we personally, both of us, we are quite content that we have made the right move. So basically, going back onto this system, if you're looking at the DEX tools, you can see view market cap. Now the market cap will give you some information. So our diluted market cap at the moment, it hovers anywhere between, it was once at 3 million, been pretty much around 1.5 million, and currently it's a little bit lower at just under 1 million US dollars, and that is basically due to the market forces. The whole market is down, and we've got only currently 12% of the DOGGs pooled anyway. So also you have to look at total liquidity. This changes daily, and also you have the daily volume as well. This is important. You have to make sure there is daily volume available to make sure that there is current liquidity available. So how do you buy a DOGG coin? Why would you want to buy a DOGG coin? Well, if you want to join a group of people that are grown organically, and we don't use bots, we don't use, I think the term is whales, we basically are word of mouth, and we are helping this community grow organically. So why haven't we advertised already with spending money on advertising? Well, we're not ready. Why should we go in and spend half a Bitcoin or I don't know, one third of a Bitcoin just to start marketing, when we can actually do it ourselves and make sure that what we are providing is solid. Because what we don't want to do is have a system that is not fully set up and then we start to advertise. So what we are doing currently is we are making sure that this coin is 100%, or this token, let's say, is 100% ready to be launched officially. And this is when the white paper will come and the new website will come. So currently the website that I just showed you, which was this one, that is our holding page, our holding website, but it's going to be completely revamped so that we are ready for the launch. So how do we grow? Word of mouth. We contact our friends and family. We speak to people that we know. We do various work on the internet, but we can't do that without the holders. So, for example, there are currently 530 holders on this coin. Ether might say a little bit more, yeah, 531. That's without a refresh. So why is it we only have 184 members on Reddit? So, in order for this to perform, every single one of us who is involved in the DOGG community need to help it along. The more people that help push, the quicker they will be returned. This is not a coin that will return overnight. This is a coin we need to hold. This token must be held for at least 6 to 9 months perhaps before we start to see a significant return on investment. It's definitely not one of these. So if you're here for a day trading, it's probably not the right coin for you. But equally, if you don't come into this thinking, oh, I'm going to put 1,000, I'm going to buy 1 million DOGG or whatever the equivalent is today, and tomorrow I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be a millionaire. No, that's not going to happen. So don't come into this thinking that, but you also need to get involved and be active within the community in order to make this work. The DOGG token. Well, that is entirely up to you. You need to do your research. You need to monitor the markets. And for those of you like myself who are beginners, you need to be able to believe in the community and also have a good read at what the developer is trying to do. I recommend that you go on to doggtoken.medium.com and have a really good read of all the documentation that the developer has written for us to give you an insight into what he's up to and why we should join the community. And also I do recommend as well that you follow us on Telegram and you get involved and you basically make an informed decision if this token is for you or not. Just on that note, a lot of you, and for those of you who are new, how do you buy DOGG coins or DOGG tokens? Well, it's on a decentralized network, so therefore you need to first of all swap some real money, US dollars, Hong Kong dollars, pounds, euros, whatever you may have, into Ethereum. Now I personally use KuCoins, so just showing you 2 transactions I've made. As you can see, I'm very new to crypto. I made 1 transaction on the 13th, Ripple, and I made 1 transaction on 28th, which was Ethereum. So there was a dip in the DOGG market and I reinvested. So what I did is I, just with my normal bank card, and after passing all the verifications, there's quite a few, I deposited 0.72 Ethereum into this account, and then shortly afterwards I withdrew it. There's obviously fees involved, so just be mindful of that. And that was withdrawn to my MetaMask wallet. Okay, so once it's in the MetaMask wallet, it will enable you then to make the swap from Ethereum to DOGG. So how do you do that? There are a couple ways to do this. You can either do it by hitting the trade button here on the DexTools website, and it will I have the world's worst internet. I think I'm on 512 kilobit upload and 2 meg download, so apologies, it's quite slow. That's what you get for living in the sticks. So Ethereum, Let's go for 1 Ethereum just to play around. We're going to connect a wallet. For some reason, install MetaMask won't work, so I already tried this before, it wouldn't go. So we're going to go over Wallet Connect. It's going to pop up with a lovely QR code, or it may already, no, it's already done it. I've already done it. It's already recognizes it. Some of you may come across this. I can't do it. Insufficient liquidity for this trade. Well, the reason is you need to go into version 2 and not use version 3. So click to version 2, and for my personal purposes, I don't have the money to buy this appropriate DOGG at the moment. Let's just say if I transfer 0.001 Ethereum, if that works. No, can I do that? 1. Let's see if that'll work. Just to get an idea. Yeah. So there we go. Let's go to swap. So it gives me from to, how much it's going to cost, the route it's going to take, the price impact, and the minimum received will be this. So it will be a little bit less, and we can confirm the swap. So waiting for confirmation. And if I go to my wallet on my phone, it will let me know once I've made the swap. Again, apologies, the internet is extremely slow here, and it's asking me to complete a transaction in my wallet. So I actually cannot do it because it's asking for a network fee of $10 and I've only got 7 in there. So I'll reject that because I can't do it. And it will say unknown, user rejected a transaction. So my point being that it's not as hard as people think. So you can either run off the Uniswap website via DEX Tools and run the swap directly there, or you can do it via the MetaMask. There are fees, there are gas fees. Now these gas fees do change. If you want to get an idea of what sort of gas fee you've got these days, you can just pop in here gas fee, Ethereum. I think I spelled that wrong, and we can figure out what the gas fee is currently. So even from Etherscan it will tell you. So it's 21 at Gwai at the moment, by the looks of it, 21 to 9. So it's pretty. Uniswap's about $8 at the moment, and you can go on low because there isn't much activity going. On the 13th of May, when I actually did the swap, it was over $80 US. So I can't really stress enough that this is the right time to make a purchase for DOGG, because prices are low. Today activity has increased quite a lot. We're hitting highs. We've had quite a few buys, quite a large amount of buys, 1, 2 to 2 and 3 Ethereum being sold. Some of these are bots, unfortunately, but that's just the way it works. They're in. But this is definitely the time. Already from the start of my video about half an hour ago to right now, look how the daily volume has increased. So there's definitely output, and that volume also directly correlates with the increase. So if we go to the last 2 hours, let's have a look. So from 6 AM this morning, so I'm over in Asia, so this is why these figures are showing the time. So current time is 8 AM. So if we just look at the past on the 29th, just look at what's been happening in the past few hours. So let's give me 6 AM here. Anyway, it's 8 AM here. I don't know what's doing that, but look at the jump. So you can see how the coin has jumped in the past hour. It's had a return. The past few hours, the return has been 36%, 37%. That's not bad between that high and its low. So all in all, yes, this coin is going to perform, and if you do want to get involved, think about it. You are going to be the first investors, and when we do reach $1, and it will reach $1, then if you have 1 million DOGG, it's $1 million US, and you can even continue to hold, or you can swap it out. We are listed on an exchange. That exchange is called CoinGecko. CoinGecko is currently our only exchange. For our next exchange, which will be CMC, we are waiting. We need 1,000 holders or more before they will process our application, and this is what we are waiting for. So we'll go for DOGG here. We'll have a look. There's our DOGG token. And there's the increase. It is increasing 8.5% today. Remember always to go good. If you look that I've done good and bad, I'll tell you why. Because I hit the wrong button, because they put the sad face to the left. So yeah, this has been listed on CoinGecko since the 18th of May, which shows you its interception was here at the very left hand side on the 18th of May. Look what happened on the 18th of May after listing. So from listing on the 18th of May with a low of 38,00038 to its high, there was a 200% increase in volume, purely on the fact that we got listed on an exchange. Now, because we're still unknown and we still don't have the white paper out, people are hesitant. So once that's out, we should see this really take off. But also the market in general had tanked. The bull rush was over and the whole market has toppled, and we're going to see a stabilization in the next few weeks, and this is definitely going to help the DOGG course. I think that's enough for today. I hope you've all enjoyed this. It's been quite a long session. It's also my first that I'm doing, so thank you for bearing with me. There's been no script, so I've just been basically doing this, just talking to you guys this morning. The ways to get involved, just come join us on Telegram, join the group, which I already am a part of. There's 668 of us, and we are growing, and we can't wait to see you join us. And do get involved. As we said, this is a community-led product or community-led project, and without everyone's help, we're not going to succeed as quickly or as well. So do get on it. Make sure that you read all the documentation, read the website, read the medium, and also, how do you win 1 million DOGG? Now, this is open for everyone. That you can access this page, this website. It's called doggmillionaire.com. It's done by one of our excellent investors. And basically, we're going to help you become a Slumdog millionaire and win 1 million DOGG tokens. So if you are a new DOGG, make sure you buy DOGG and hold. And if you're a current DOGG, get one new DOGG buyer or more and join our token Telegram team. That's it. Just those 3 major steps. And all we ask is that we're using a submission form at the bottom of this page. Use your first name and your last 4 digits of a new DOGG, and your first name and the last 4 digits of your current DOGG, and you will both qualify. Once we reach 2,000 wallets, we'll announce at random in the Boneyard chat room who has won the 1 million DOGG token. Excellent. I think that's very, very generous of them, and we hope that you can join us. As always, we will never ever ask you for money, and beware of scammers. Make sure that you do not give your wallet details to anyone on this group or anyone who pretends to be part of the group. We will never ask for that, and I can't stress enough, beware for scammers. We've done the rug check. It's not a rug. Bear with us. We're growing organically. Thank you for following the Dog House today, and we welcome all new dogs to the community. Have a good day.